Welcome to Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is October the 13th, 2021, and we got some NXT to talk about because, ladies and gentlemen, we had a shocking main event. I don't know why I yelled, but we have a shocking main event, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of things happened on NXT, but before we get to that, ladies and gentlemen, I just read that there's no AEW tonight. It's on a Saturday, so there will be no video for Thursday morning. Or Thursday, because normally I don't do it on Thursday morning. But ladies and gentlemen, there's no video for Thursday. Because there's no AEW. I thought there would be AEW. I did not read the whole thing. I should have read it, right guys? But I messed up. We do have a lot of... cut the odds. We do have a lot of segments that happen here. But a lot of kidnapping. Because Santos kidnapped Adonis. They hit the rest of the hit row. Couldn't find Adonis or call him up. And then before the show even starts... we saw Hit Row, but Isaiah Scott had his little red headphones on him, and he did not notice, but Santos attacked Top Dollar and BFAB, and Isaiah figured out, because he looked behind him and he tried to help them. It didn't really work out, because ladies and gentlemen, Top Dollar and BFAB got kidnapped in a van. So I'm guessing Santos is making sure that Mr. Isaiah Scott doesn't have help for Santos to win the championship. Whew, why do I have the odds? So I'm guessing that's what it is, because now Santos could win. That Rob Medusa and Joaquin Wilde could help him win the championship in the main event. We will find out. But ladies and gentlemen, there was more kidnaps happening. We have the Lash Legend. With her talk show, I guess the producer says we couldn't have Tony D'Angelo on the show, so he kidnapped the producer, and his name was Mark. He was in the car. He was in the trunk of the car when he was doing his promo, his video promo. And ladies and gentlemen, what is up with people doing that, kidnapping people? NXT, wrestling, what are you guys doing? People will think I'm talking about real kidnappers. No, they're not real kidnappers, guys. It's just a show. It's just a show, guys. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the matches. We have Tommaso Ciampa versus Joe Gacy. If Joe Gacy wins, he gets added to the NXT Championship match at Halloween Havoc against Braun Breaker and Tommaso Ciampa. Pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. It was great. But the winner of that match was Ciampa. So Joe Gacy does not get added to the championship. But when Tommaso Ciampa was about to leave, he got attacked by this bald guy that had a little problem with Joe Gacy last week when he was staring him down. And then Joe Gacy walked up, and then I believe his name is Parker something. And then Parker grabs the throat of Joe Gacy, and then Joe Gacy, out of nowhere, pets this Parker guy while he was getting choked. And then this Parker guy just ran. He ran away. I guess he went over the barricade, because he ran that way where the camera couldn't see him. So he just ran, but Joe Gacy just pet him like that, like he's a little kitty cat or a little doggy. But ladies and gentlemen, Joe Gacy he was checking on Tommaso Ciampa, but Tommaso Ciampa thinks Joe Gacy he's in this, so he shoved him away, and Joe Gacy fell on the ground and he started laughing. I have a feeling that him and Parker know each other, and they're going to team up. But we got Exxon Quinn will be versing Malik Blade. Pretty decent match. Pretty decent, but the winner of that match was Quinn. Then we have Ivy Nile. Will be versing Valentina Flores of the Diamond Mine. Ivy was part of the Diamond Mine. And she gets the win with I think it was a torture rack. And then we got Eagle Man. We had the Diamond Mine has some words to say. A lot of words. Nobody cares. And then Eagle Man Jiro came out and he just slapped one of the Creed brothers in the face. I'm guessing is Julius Creed because we have a match now. Julius Creed will be versing Eagle Man Jiro, and the winner of that match was Julius. Then we had Kyle O'Reilly and Von Ranger versus Pete Dunne and Ridge Holland. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we don't know if Kyle O'Reilly could trust Wanger because the last couple of times the Undisputed Era betrayed each other. Adam Cole betrayed Kyle O'Reilly. He had a big rivalry with him. And Roderick Strong attacked him as well when he was part of the Diamond Mine when Kyle O'Reilly had a match with Kushida. But it looks like he could trust him because this was a pretty good match. But the winner of that match was Kyle O'Reilly and Von Wanger. Then we had the Poker Master, Dude Hudson. He will be versing Grayson Waller. The winner of that match was Duke Hudson. Then we had Indy Hartwell and Porita. I don't know how to say her name. Versus Amari Miller and Saray in a tag team match. Pretty decent match. The winner of that match was Indy Hartwell and her tag team partner, because I am not trying to say her name again. But they do want this shot of the tag team titles, but when they were trying to say some words, Io Shirai and Zoe Stark came out, and I guess they're figuring out who does Io Shirai don't like. She doesn't like Indy Hartwell. She doesn't like her partner. Zoe Stark already heard multiple times that she doesn't like her. Io doesn't like Zoe. But she did not say that until they got interrupted by Toxic Attraction. They came out and said they want the match. And then we had a big brawl with the three ladies. All six ladies, I meant. And ladies and gentlemen, we heard that at Halloween Havoc, there will be a triple threat Women's Tag Team Championship match. Toxic Attraction versus Indy Hartwell and her partner and the Tag Team Champions, Io Shirai and Zoe Stark. Speaking of the Women's Championship, we will have the NXT Women's Championship on the line. It will be Mandy Rose versus Raquel Gonzalez, but it's going to be the return of Spin of the Wheel. Just like we saw with Candice LeRae when she got her shot of the title last year, she had to spin the wheel, and she had like something about a TLC match. Even her husband had like a graveyard match, something like that. But a lot of things happening now. The return of the wheel is happening on Halloween Havoc. Then we had Isaiah Scott versus Santos Escobar for the NXT North American Championship. I thought it was a pretty decent match. The fans went nuts. But ladies and gentlemen, I believe Isaiah exposed the long part of the turnbuckle, not the circle one. You know what I mean? The one that has the logo and the one the long piece. I forgot what it's called. But ladies and gentlemen, he ripped off the padding off of that part, and then ladies and gentlemen, they didn't use that until at the end. But Joaquin Wilde and Raul Medusa did come out, try to help Santos win the match. Didn't work out because Carmelo Hayes came out, and Trent Williams. Is it Trick Williams or Trent? I thought it was Trick. They came out to stomp those guys, stomp the Fantasma guys, and then Isaiah Scott did like a flapjack right into the exposed turnbuckle on Santos, and then he did his finisher. 1, 2, 3. Isaiah Scott retains the title, and he's bringing that title to SmackDown. but we thought he was. Until Carmelo Hayes raised up Isaiah Scott's hand, and then he clotheslined him down. And ladies and gentlemen, he signs his contract. That guarantees him a shot of the title, and he cashes in his contract to get a title shot. And it's official. He signed it, and he gave it to the referee, and it was official. The bell rang. But Isaiah was doing some defense. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, and your new NXT North American Champion, Carmelo Hayes. We have a new champion, and the title stays on NXT. Wow, it doesn't go to SmackDown, so Hit Row is going to be having empty-handed when they come to SmackDown. And we have one more week. Well, technically we have a couple of more days, because Crown Jewel, I believe, is happening next Thursday. And on Friday, everything is official. Every draft pick is official. And we could start our year with our new wrestlers on Raw and SmackDown, starting SmackDown. I think it's a good thing to do it on SmackDown, because the draft started on SmackDown, so it should end on SmackDown. The whole official thing should end on SmackDown. So, we're going to see our new wrestlers start on SmackDown starting next Friday, and I can't wait to see him. The Hit Row shows up. Ridge Holland will show up. Who else NXT that showed up? Well, it looks like Austin Theory already did that. He showed up on Raw, had a match with Jeff Hardy. Well, he did not have a rivalry on NXT. He never had any business on NXT. Remember, he was gone for a couple of months, and then he came back for the wedding. He didn't really have business. He didn't have no rivalry to deal with or to end. Not like Hit Row. They had a rivalry to end. So now they did it, because now Isaiah loses the title. Santos might have a problem with Carmelo Hayes now. So yeah, so that's going to happen there. But ladies and gentlemen, let's see what they're going to do with the Raw and the SmackDown Women's Championship, because those are still... The Raw Women's Championship is still on SmackDown, and the SmackDown Women's Championship is still on Raw. Those are one of the titles of what they're going to do with it. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys Thursday. No, not Thursday. There's no video. There's no AEW tonight. I will see you guys on Friday for Impact Wrestling. Oh man, now I'm getting confused here. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. That's all for me today. Tyler's out. Bye!